What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Rixxalight channel. The last Dynasty Warriors video of the day. The game crashed, so I had to redo a fight, but it's okay. I managed to get an achievement out of it. I went into a fight with one person only. It was a hard beginning, but once we got through that struggling beginning, we went through quite well. Anyway, we're just working my way. Hang on, is that the main camp, right? Doesn't matter. It's the main camp for a reason. The one with the white outbox is the main leader, so this one here will have to wait because, well, this one has to wait because I need to try and take out this first. So we'll have to go around the outside like two trailer park girls. I can go from in here, and then I have to try and go down the orange way because I can't take out that one either. So there's also that. Anyway, next, let's just move on. So we have Inferno Demon, who is going to be the main talked about thing around here. Then we've got Yue Jin on Monday. Hopefully still a part of me. I think I have lost Dao Chan. Yes, I've definitely lost Dao Chan. She rebelled against me and I killed her. Well, I didn't kill her, I think she just ran away. Who am I doing as again? As OC, you shouldn't be that weak, but I guess you're tired, I guess, from doing fights. Yue Jin, and then we've got Rixxalight, which we know a little bit about her, but not too much. There she is, my lovely lady. And then we've got the crossbow, got a lot to talk about for him. Echo, hell of a lot to talk about him. And then we've got the lance. Not much to talk about Lancer boy. There he do be. And then the club, which is right there. And then Electro should be part of my team somewhere. There it is. Okay, we're in the pluses. That's good. Thunderstrike, Lightning Speed, great. Thunderstorm, perfect. Yours is wrong, but that's fine. Ice Strike, Temper, yes. Fire Attack, yes. Flood, not correct. Battle Magic, Coercion, Heightened Defenses, Inspire, okay. Battle Magic, makes sense. Summon, no. Archer Ambush, yes. Dragnet, no. Cover Fire, yes. Wing Formation would make sense. Lightning Speed, Swift Recovery, Advanced Wing Formation, okay. You know what? I'm looking forward to playing as him on Monday. But for now, let's swing in. I bought the weapons. That battle was a pain. First of all, let's just make sure I save it at the end of this battle. Okay, main strength, 75%, capture 3 bases, defeat 3 officers, defeat 4 officers. They're the easiest ones to do, because I will most likely capture 3 bases. Okay, officer info. I have wasted some of my merit points on the last battle. I'm glad that wasn't a thing we could work with. Weapon. Okay. I'm glad I bought a better Cloudburst. Let's replace the Heaven of the Sword of Judgment and then get the Blazing Wolf, because that is very, very perfect for the character in question. I removed you last time, but what do we add it? Let's add that back. Good. And then we begin. Nice. She's beautiful. I don't know who she is. Shahu-kun. Need a T on that one. Hang on. Let's start with my sword change. Oh my god, that sword looks beautiful for this guy. See, the only thing that ruins this guy is the horns, but it will make sense when we start talking about him. But for now, let's... My plan of action... You know what my plan of action is going to be? Let's get these down here, because that is the main cause of effect. Cool. Alright, so this guy's pretty slow. That doesn't bother me. But the reason why this guy is named as Inferno Demon, a little bit of context, a little bit of inspiration first. So originally I wanted this to be like a fighting game aspect, and I like what the old Dragon Ball games did. Like, say for example, if you went to Raging Blast 2, or maybe one of the old Budokai Tenkaichi games where you can play as, you know, Goku beginning, Goku mid, and Goku end. Goku End, when you clicked it on Goku's name, you could go Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, and then you went Super Saiyan 4 if you got the GT version and stuff like that. That's where the inspiration came from. So say, for example, if this was a fighting roster, and you clicked on the guy, aka named as Inferno, you'd be able to have the Inferno Demon as a selectable character, basically. That's why he is playable in this game as he is now. So, a little bit of context behind why the demon's a thing. Okay, that's not good. Do I have... I don't have. Health will not drop to 0 for 15 seconds. Kinda need that to get my health up. Oh, I would like to be knocked back if you don't mind, Pang Tong. If you're going to be one of these guys to fuck me up like that, please. Right, let's get some of this shit going off. Did that do anything? Okay, he's regained his health. I can't do shit to him because he's been a prick. That's awesome. Right, I might need that resolute defense back just to keep me going enough. So I want to get knocked out of my ass, because that way it would give me some health back. So, anyway. Oh, Dao Chan's turned into this team! Okay, we found her! Already? I'm not going to recruit her, though. I'm definitely going to kill her. She abandoned me, dude. That's how evil we're trying to be. This guy has not got no strength whatsoever, and that is quite problematic. Wait, hang on. Do we have... Nope, that's worse. Okay, we'll go back to this, then. I would like for him to, you know, take the damage. Oh, nice, dude. Appreciate it. Attack unit. Right. Well, seeing as I'm... You know what I might need you to do, dude? Plot twist. Everyone escort me, please. That's the new thing. Wait. Are you escorting... Yeah, okay, good. Nope, you're escorting someone else. Hold on, what the fuck? Yeah, you escort me. There you go. That's better. Right, cool. So why there's a demon, first of all. So let's start from the very beginning. In my story, Rixxalight's father, where my story would begin, he would be the king of Rixxia, basically, which is the planet Rixxalight is from, which is a start. No shit. Well, oh, I should have stayed down a bit longer. Would have got the health benefit. I didn't want to do that move. Oh, he healed you, bitch! I'm gonna stay down. Get the health back a little bit. There we go. That works. Pang Tong is being a pain in my ass. In all honesty, he's been a dick. Okay. Oh, that's a move that someone can do. Well, I'm glad we've got the... Well, I want to back away from that because that can kill me. Okay, he's not took the ride. I should have stayed down a little bit longer. I'll stay down some more. When he... Well, let's go back to the story. So when... Oh shit. Rixxalight's father died. Before he died, he had a staff, and on top of the staff, there was a gemstone. Or like an orb, basically, like a specialized orb. We talked about relics before, like these powerful relics and stuff. And well, who we have for you today is the pinnacle of all of that stuff. There we go. Finally dealt with him. God, that was a nightmare. Right, everyone's coming towards me. Yes, I fucking hope so, dude. I am struggling right now. So anyway, back to the story, because I keep on getting sidetracked. When he died, he set off his orbs, or the scepter, the orb on his scepter, and when he did, it basically created a meteor shower on Earth, or in my story version of Earth, and it set off a shockwave of things that could have, or certain artifacts that could have magic abilities, or give people specific powers. For example, like maybe there's a hammer somewhere that has Thor's electricity, that kind of thing, that kind of example. But how it started, where there's like X amount of items, there's like gemstones, there's onyx, for example, would be one of them. There's amber, there's rubies, stuff like that. There's diamonds that have like special, like we showed, like I explained with someone last week. They had like a thunderstorm in, like when we played a Sparky, there was like a thunderstorm inside a gem. Same thing happened to this guy, and the gemstone he originally had obviously had like a ball of fire or a fire aspect inside of the. Oh, he's back already. And like a fire inside the gem. And with him, he also had the power. He basically gains all of these artifacts. Like there was like a, say for example, there was like an inferno happening somewhere, like an actual inferno, like a wildfire. And when it happened, a fire element characteristic was marked out, kind of like a crop circle kind of thing, and he gained power from that. Also, there's a bangle, there's a sword. There's many artifacts that give you these special abilities. And once you have enough of them, you can essentially find a so-called beast of fire in this case. And if you kill the fire beast, you get to have a channel the ability to become a beast. And you need enough of these like gemstones and stuff to actually conquer the beast, to tame it and become the beast. Essentially in this case there is a character somewhere in my roster that does let me be Inferno, quote, beast. I was like, demon's a 5-letter word, beast's a 5-letter word, so it would be Inferno beast. Like this guy's Inferno demon, that's why it's got horns. And the same aspect happens again for the demon. But you need the beast to tame the demon. If you don't have certain aspects to tame the demon form, you can become a little bit rogue and get a little bit crazy and kill people. That does happen. That was beautiful. And that's what usually happens. That's what happens to one of the characters in my roster, essentially. Okay, you guys are all escorting me, right? Well, I want you two now to branch off. Oh fuck! Go down there. That's a big threat right now. So yeah, once you've done that, if Inferno did manage to get all of the relics essentially, to get the power of all of them to eventually get the beast, attain the beast, to get to kill the demon, to obtain the demon. Now you need the demon. This is how it works. So you get enough, like I said, get enough to kill the beast, and tame the beast to kill the demon, or to tame the demon. You need to tame the demon to manage to even go toe-to-toe with essentially God of that power, or of fire. For example, there is several gods of fire that we know. There's Hercules, well he's the god of the forge, but like there's the god of fire, there's I don't actually know any gods of fire to be fair. Is Mars the god of fire? Or is that the god of war? No, Mars is the god of war. Same with Ares. But say for example it's like a god that can actually control fire. Essentially, any of the gods that are out there that do have the fire, that have a fire thingy-mabobby. Essentially, so I guess Hercules, or whatever his name is, the god of the forge, would classify it because he does have fire in his aspect. So that would help. And it would make sense, or that would have aspects to give him the strength of a god. Once you have all of these certain things, you can then become something of pure fire elemental, as in my case, like an incarnate, basically. So he can channel all the fire items he's got, channel the beast fire, the demon fire, the god fire power to become one pure badass of fire itself. And that's basically what he does, essentially. I'm explaining everything about this guy, so he does go for all these things. Originally there was a guy called Oblivion. We may have seen him from time to time. He was the original leader of this group of people who did control these powers. Like Sparky was part of it. He died and then left because, well, he didn't like where the aspect was going. When Oblivion died, Inferno took over because he was the first one to be recruited by Oblivion in this case. And when he did, he didn't go out to try and kill a lot of things like Oblivion did. He was more like, let's defend what we need to defend, and, you know, get back on track why we're here and all that shit. And that's basically what he were. Nothing more to explain, basically. He was the second in command. Oblivion died, he became the commander. And in my most recent chapters, there's a guy fighting along. A certain set of events have occurred. Hey, nice. What we're capturing next? There's one right there. Oh, that's a recovery turret. We don't care about those. Then let me go down here. Nice. Okay, cool. And then I guess it can come with me. So I'm still like capturing shit around here. Okay, big fireblade. Good. Oh, we have an aerial one to use. Let's try it. What's this one all about? Not as special as the fire tornado though. Come on. Let's face it. So yeah, in the current story, like, a set of events have happened. The creator of the entire universe comes along. Basically, like, a god, essentially, is the one true person. And during a fight with him, he makes an ultimatum and says, if you try and attack me again or do major damage to me, all of your friends that have these gemstones will become corrupted. And if they do become corrupted, they will basically turn evil among it. Now, obviously, some part along this timeline, a certain aspect happens, and, well, Inferno gets informed about this. And while he does, he goes to find a elemental. Basically, an elemental is someone who is not human and has the control of these fires, as you do. Control of these, like, elements and stuff. Like fire, water, wind, earth, and all that shit. And they talked with him and said, like, is there a possibility that I could get stronger to not get affected by this corruption? And then instead of becoming like basically the power, the basically incarnation, the true incarnation of fire, which is what this elemental is, he talks to this elemental and says, well, there is a way for actually you to become me, or come one with me, and you can be the new elemental, essentially. Basically, so let's say the elemental at this point is called Ifrit, and I need to kick that in, stay down to heal, fuck him up. There we go. And that's basically where the story takes so far. He's talking with him to become again a greater beyond a god, which is basically a man that becomes really powerful, and this time he doesn't even become human, so he's basically untouchable to anything, and he's become the living embodiment of fire at that point. That's where the story takes him. But at this point in time, this is the demon form, which obviously he does the Tame the Beast. I don't think I've got the god form in here for the fire guy. Maybe I do. I'm not 100 on that, but maybe I do. Maybe I do. I won't even know. All I see is a blaze of glory. But whatever. So yeah, he's basically got this demon to go after a fire god. I don't know who. I've not written that down in my story yet, or thought of that little tidbit, because he will need it to become powerful enough, because at this point in the timeline, Oblivion, who is his former leader, has become evil, like I said earlier, about trying to go after something too strong. He went for a demon without having the beast. He does have a beast, but the demon, he didn't have enough to tame the demon the first time around, or whatever it were. The demon got the better of him, he couldn't control it, and basically lost control and starts going evil at that point. And that is basically why he goes after the demon. He gets the demon, and then wants the demon to go after the god so he can actually have a fighting chance against whatever it is. Because Oblivion wants to kill someone in the storyline at this point, and he wants to go after Rixxalight, the main character, or one of the main characters, because, well, he wants to gain the power of a god, and Oblivion does become a... No, not Oblivion, sorry. Rixxalight does become a god because of his own birthrights and shit, because he's a direct descendant of the creator of his planet, blah 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 blah. So he technically, and because he has the power of the darkness, he classified as a god of darkness too. But in failing so, he ends up killing someone else, Oblivion. Well, he doesn't kill anyone, but someone else kills a god of darkness, Abaddon, which is the god of chaos, which classifies as dark. Or a god of chaos, I guess. I could do with some more heals. I don't even know what to do with this. Okay, there's a big slew of people. Can you guys focus on the middle camp and not come with me? And I'll try and capture around it. If we can, because I need to try and separate that red thing to try and stop things from being worse. So yeah, that's what's happening with this storyline. So at this point in time, like I said, blah 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 blah, catch up to where I were. So yeah, Oblivion's trying to kill someone to try and become a god to take on his arch nemesis and literally finish him off for good. Which he wants to do, you know, and obviously because Inferno's a good guy. Ah, former teammate of mine, huh? Well, let's get away from you by doing that, and I'll just do this. Again, because this is one of my favourite moves. It's a fire tornado. Oh, fuck you, dude. Right, I'd rather fight Dao Chan in this state and hope that Pang Tong is not going to be a dick. So I've got to try and fight both of these at the same time. I do have this. Oh, I do have fire attack, actually. Hold on. Nice, let's do that too. So that would make sense. That is one of the things he can do. I was expecting this to be more of a longer explanation, but seeing as we're trying to like do the abridged version of it all, I don't even explain how he got his original power. But again, this is not Inferno. This is just Inferno Demon. But I guess I could explain more of his upbringing. I'd say. Okay, there is a lot of people coming towards me right about now. Well, yeah. We're all caught up now anyway with the storyline with Inferno. He's a leader, must become stronger, but he doesn't want to become strong, he has no choice to become strong because he doesn't want to die, essentially. It's coming to a very problematic time for that shit. Right, fire time, let's go. I don't even know where he... Okay, there's two people here. Let's try and get rid of G-Ling, maybe? Yeah, that's enough damage to do with G-Ling, good. So 2 tornadoes can kill a dude. That's what I've established. Nice. Hell yeah. I don't even know what this guy's other freaking things are in this game. Right, I think them two were the threats I had to deal with, so that's good. What base are you trying to capture? Hopefully it's that one there. Yeah. I think I need to start, like, increasing my defense of my bases. Because that kind of sucks. Oh well. We know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. When it comes to this guy, I know what I'm talking about when I'm fighting the game too. But yeah, that's all there is to it. I've not made him an actual character. I know at some point he does get turned to stone. I can't remember by who. I don't have it written down anywhere. I just remember the most important parts, I'd say. And that is a very, very important case to make. But at the end of that little storyline, he does actually crack out of that shell. Right, can you... I want you to try and take out this, if you don't mind. Because the more bases I take, the weaker they become, right? So I need to try and focus on that secondary camp, because it will diminish them a lot. And this can really take things out too, this little freaking stack of shit. Nice, that's a good combo. There we go, thank you. Thank God you did that right for me. Oh, there's a catapult too? Ugh. Well, I'm glad the catapult has a health bar. And I can shatter. Who the fuck's in front of me? You know what? Fuck it, let's do this. And this is just like a slurry of people, dude. Oh, they captured this base, huh? Alright. Well, this is getting a lot more traction. Because Yujin or Yiji is somewhere in there. Well, now he's dead. Never mind. he did what he could. I guess. Only Pang Tong is giving me an hard time here. Maybe I can get my team to deal with it instead. Oh, he's still alive though. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. They're going for him. I know I'm going for the secondary camp right now, but they can fucking go for him. I do not care. Nice. That's a fast way to travel. You're good. But still. If it was the original Inferno, I'd probably explain more about it, but the demon's only there temporarily in the storyline to fight a god and then become something stronger, basically. So once they've taken out that base, I want to send them all after Pang Tong, because he is an absolute pain in my backside. I would like another revive if the game wants to be nice to me. I know I can defend myself, which is quite nice. Okay, it did the weird conscription thing. So the thing is, like, I would like this to be a thing. Oh shit, I could do this actually. Set the base on fire, help me out a little bit more. I need to save one of those to the main camp as well. And maybe where Pang Tong is to really weaken them. Oh shit. Well, that's helped me. They're taking out the supply base. I need them to catch up so I can take out Pang Tong. I don't have anything to actually help me here. I can capture an officer, a ranged turret can help. Remove enemy stratagems, that's really good. But we don't need that right now. What the hell is this thing? A random turret? Okay, they've done their shit. Cool. I need them to do something here. I need Pang Tong to be gone. Right. Attack unit. Pang Tong. I can deal with Dao Chan. Oh, I'm fighting Dao Chan now. Okay. Back. Oh, don't you dare do it to me right now. Wait, that was a raid? That wasn't a raid at all. It was an invade, wasn't it?